Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for June the 26th, 2023. I am Mom. Well, that was easy, wasn't that? And tonight we're going to do a little Khitomer Vortex, but I thought, Khitomer Vortex, it's pretty easy. But you know what? We were talking about this a little bit last week with the new crafting that requires you to get some elite stuff. So, let's take it out on an elite. Do we have Khitomer Vortex on elite? Let's see if we do. Khitomer Vortex. Yes, it goes to elite. This one goes to elite. There we go. So great. Where did I put all my notepads? I have 87 pads of paper in the office. All over the place, mostly on the floor. Okay, so I'm still moving in. And I started to get things unpacked. I actually was doing a good job getting things unpacked. And then, as you know from last week, my cousins came over from Sweden, which was lovely. But because I had guests here, I basically threw everything into the rooms they couldn't see. And I spent about 30 minutes today panicking over not being able to find a death certificate and a marriage certificate and some other papers I needed for tomorrow. I put them someplace so they'd be out of sight, but I have no idea where I put them. And I was sure I didn't toss them out because I didn't take out garbage till today. But the thought of going through the dozens and dozens of boxes where I just threw things in, looking for a single manila folder was overwhelming. But I found it. Yay. I'm sure the story had a point. But I don't remember what it was. Hi there, dear. And we are joined today by the evil hellspawn Loki and the equally evil hellspawn Fifi. Good evening, Mr. Dave. So I have notepads every place. And yes, dear, I heard you. You're right there. You're not sitting in my lap. It's 90 degrees in here. No, I don't care if you want to sit in my lap. That's not happening. Anyway, so all this comes down to I always need notepads. I have dozens of them all over the place, and with trying to clean up everything, I have no idea where they are. Come here. Well, if you want to come over here, come here. Come here. You are such a dork. She insists on being picked up and then runs away. Fifi at least has the decency to weigh 70 pounds and not insist that I pick her up. So today is 6/26, and what are we doing? We're doing Khitomer Vortex. And what did we have for the weekend event? We had a Mark's weekend. That would have been 6/25, 24, 23. Yeah, we're trying to put together a calendar. You may not be able to get your transcript from that college. If it's the one I'm thinking of, are they still in business? Let's see, give me 1 second here. La 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 la. Where are you, Mr. Dave? Mr. Dave, where are you? Oh, okay, I don't see it on Discord there. Alrighty. So yeah, if it's the one I'm thinking of, some schools go out of business. When that happens, your records are lost. Oh, they just changed names? It shouldn't cost you that much to get it. Remember, if you're like me, for the moment, all you need to do is get the uncertified ones, and those are usually a couple of bucks, like $10. When you need to get the certified ones, yeah, that can cost more. But it's one more way that they make money off you. Don't stay with your prior college if there's a better one out there, especially for something like this. So Mr. Dave and I have been talking about Purdue Global Online, which is Purdue University in scenic Lafayette, Indiana. Has recently added, well, not that recently, a couple of years ago, added a huge online curriculum, including bachelor's and master's programs. For those of us who can't get around very easily, I am not going to go driving back to college while working full-time. But the option to be online to do it is awesome, and I've decided to pursue my bachelor's in cybersecurity. So, like Mr. Dave, I'm now in the process of trying to find the transcript from, well, the last time I needed it was 2019 or 2018, and they were willing, that place was willing to take a uncertified one. But to go between schools to get credit for things, they want a certified copy. But they will take a look at the uncertified ones first. Because I'm afraid they're going to take all the hours I put into my associate's degree and everything I'd had for my nursing degree. And, well, this is lovely. None of it applies, though, which is probably quite true.
But, Mom, you've got me around, so you don't need a cybersecurity person.
Yes, but if I want to make money doing it, in addition to all of our other little things, Frost, I'm going to have to go out and do some more work. Besides, I'm going to be wealthy after I go meet with the lovely people at the VFW tomorrow, because I'm sure that's going to bring me a ton of money.
I think it will. You'll definitely get more than you have right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll bring me more than I have. What I found interesting, though, was one of the few things that my husband wanted to do before he passed was to get a house in Indianapolis and use the VA loan so we can get a 0% mortgage on it. Turns out that...
It's not 0%. It's lower than the average, but it's definitely not 0%.
Well, one time it was 0. But anyway, they still have that as a perk for survivors. I can still get it.
Yeah, you definitely can. And since I've been through the actual process, I can definitely tell you how to do that.
Sweet. Well, I probably will be doing that next year. So Mr. Dave says, yeah, but the guy said that you have to already have a bachelor's, then you really only need certifications. Oh, then yeah, absolutely, you've got to do it that way. See, I have an associate's, and some of it may transfer over, but I'm afraid that it's not going to be as much as I want, and I sure as heck don't want to go back and do some of that grunt level stuff. Thank you very much. Hi, Bruce Loops. How are you doing?
Well, okay, so having a degree and a graduate degree in cybersecurity, I can tell you that a kid with a Security Plus certification is going to make more than you.
Really?
Definitely want the certification over the degree.
Oh, Mr. Dave's got a master's.
So do I. I mean, I have a graduate degree in technical management.
Okay, so yeah, then Mr. Dave, if what you need then is just the certifications.
So you get a CyberSec certification and a Security Sec certification.
Mm-hmm.
Go on ISC 2 and start working towards their cybersecurity program, because that'll get you international certification, and that'll have you golden. Those just 3 certifications is what you need in order to make $150K a year. Okay,
then, Mr. Frost, how about a person like me who's got an associate's? Does that still go for the certifications over getting the bachelor's?
I know people that haven't even got their high school diploma that are making that.
Oh, crud. Mr. Dave, we need to listen to Mr. Frost here. So, Fruit Loops, yeah, we all work our butt off. The name of the game is to find... yeah, you do. You're always working. Every time I talk to you, you're doing something.
I'm working, but I don't have to work. And my family doesn't make money off of what I do, and I'm fine with that. They make money off of what I did.
Okay.
What I do now is more for me than anybody else.
Well, which is kind of how I want it to be for me right now. That's the goal here. Yeah, Fruit Loops, I have worked basically since I was 16. And I make good money. No question about it. I'd like to make better money. And I'd like to have some more time off. I want that combination of working...
You're in a very good position in like a month.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. By the way, I just made some more edits. I'm trying to pull the story together a little bit more, but we can talk about that later.
They're very appreciated. I actually looked through them, and I do appreciate them very much.
Well, I'm enjoying doing it because editing is fun when you're given a license to edit. So Frost is writing a story, and I'm doing what I do well, which is to edit things. I've always enjoyed writing, and I write not really bad fanfic, but decently bad fanfic. Mediocrely bad fanfic?
I think I write good fanfic. Mine is only tangentially fanfic.
That's true. He writes Star Trek Online oriented. So it's not fanfic as much as mine, which is definitely TNG stuff. But it's fun TNG stuff.
It is fun TNG stuff.
Yes.
I like your work.
You've read some of it?
Well, I mean, you put it on the forum.
Oh, yeah. That's some of the newer stuff. Some of the older stuff goes way back to, oh, God, what was that old... fanfiction.net. Way back in the day, before an archive of our own and all that stuff. But I enjoy reading fanfic. I used to belong to a group of people who wrote various types of fanfic. And rather than, complaining at each other, we'd actually try and help each other write better. So you might get letters back going, hey, this is really good. However, your sentence and structure gets weak here, and this is where your characters get weak. And if you can do it without your ego involved in the equation, you can learn to be a better writer. And they would put out contests every now and then, like, here's a picture, write a story. Write a story in the style of your favorite author. And to read a original series fanfic written in the style of Jane Austen was amazing.
That's a really good idea.
It was a great way to practice reading, adapting, styling yourself, and trying to embrace that, Nimbosian hostages. What the heck, they're right over there. I might as well make some dilithium real quick.
What the heck is... not my people are running around in spacesuits.
Yeah, have you noticed that happens sometimes? They'll beam down in a spacesuit and they stay in a spacesuit. So I was really surprised to discover that Ryza starts day after tomorrow. What the heck?
Yeah.
It's way early this year, and I'm not complaining because I love Ryza. And from what...
No, you don't. You can't stand it. I never see you do anything.
Yeah, really. And from what Dante says, it's the console and the ship are worth the grind. If you don't feel like the grind, just buy it out. But he was texting me at work today just to tell me about it. So let me grab Dante's stuff here. Let's see if I can blow it up here. Okay, the console is the Dragon's Blood Flame Reactor. Plus 20 bonus disruptor, fire, cold, radiation, psionic damage. Plus 10 current and 5 max. Engine, something covered up by a picture. The Breath of the Dragon is the conical fire dragon. Each second, 54-31 fire damage to up to 5 foes within a 50-degree arc. Damage scales with engine power. 2-minute recharge. Let's see. It's a clicky. Shoots big flame out the front of your ship and deals fire damage to targets within a 50-degree cone up to 5 kilometers away. Active for up to 10 seconds. Scales with EPG and engine power. Applies a stacking 3 engine power drain per second, but does not cancel at low engine power if current engine power exceeds 25. Recharge of console will scale based on how much engine power you have left when the 10 seconds is over. So that's interesting. And then the Starship trait is 5 magics. Damage from the 5 magics provides bonuses. When dealing damage with any of the 5 magics, fire, cold, electrical, radiation, and psionic, apply for the following for 15 seconds, plus 5 current engine power per second, plus 27.07% bonus damage to each of the 5 magics and disruptor. Huge boost for disruptor and niche damage types. So recommended people grind for this ship for the console and trait, especially if you're doing a disruptor and element build.
I've got my 4 kitties with me.
Oh, here goes your 4 kitties. I have chiggers apparently, so I'm appreciating chiggers. Do you know what chiggers are?
Exactly what chiggers are.
I was in the woods and on Saturday, and by the time I got back, they were in my socks, in the waistline of my pants, behind my knees, in my armpits, in my elbow pits. Okay, the antecubital areas. And I am covered with small, oozing sores every place. And they itch. And they say it lasts for up to 2 weeks. Thank you.
Yeah, but they do carry diseases, so you definitely want to get checked.
Okay. Yeah, I am... living on Benadryl, which I like it like 9 at night. It's like, Benadryl night times. But not so good during the day.
They actually carry the rabies virus, and they got lots of other things in it.
They carry rabies?
They can. It's not common, but they do carry it.
Well, yeah, I will get myself checked out.
You live in the Ozarks, so, I mean, the Ozarks are right next to you. So there's lots of weird things that science hasn't fully discovered yet.
I thought rabies was only passed through mammals.
Yeah, certain mammals can have it, but they get it from insects, and you can get it from ticks and other insects. So it's not a great thing to walk through the woods, but if you get bit by 1 or 2, it's not really a big problem. But if it's all over your body, you definitely need to get checked.
Oh, goody, and it can also do typhus.
Yes, I've heard. I don't know anything about typhus, but yeah. Um, but yeah, my time in the outdoors, they actually make clothing now that
Yes,
automatically
yes, I have seen this stuff.
open. I
I,
have a friend of mine that is just eaten alive every like summer season. I hooked him up with a shirt. I spent up my own money just to send them a shirt, and their life is fantastically better.
yeah, this has been so miserable that I saw them advertised a couple months ago. And I thought that would be brilliant. I should get that, and I didn't. And now it's like I should go get that now. Hi, Sav. Sav's throwing cookies at us. Yum yum yums. Thank you, Sav.
Hit me in the eye.
You can put a person's eye out with those cookies, Sav.
But yeah, you definitely need to invest in that. It's something I highly encourage everybody to do if you spend any time outside.
Well, I had taken.
Especially if they're freaking sog territory, except for like in the winter, there are no bugs.
Yeah, I had thought about maybe I won't go back to these woods until the winter just for that. But it's a very nice park. It's the Fort Harrison State Park in the east side of Indianapolis. Really nice big park. And it said it had trails. And I'm thinking, okay, trails. No, 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 no. It's not like paved trails. No. These are trails, dirt trails through the woods. And you are competing with bicyclists and joggers and hikers.
Mom is getting eaten alive by bugs, and I'm giving her things that I know work based on my experience in living in the great outdoors.
Yes, yes, you've had more experience with that. But I am itchy today. But I don't want to take any Benadryl, otherwise I will be sound asleep, and this will be a really short, boring show. Though I don't know if anybody remembers when Farnes was on, he used to play the game, and one day he was playing and he was getting, this is when we weren't using voice, but he was getting less and less and less coherent, and all of a sudden, in the chat that we were using, we saw, I'm going to put it here in this. He had fallen asleep on his keyboard, and as he was rolling from side to side, he was making messages, and every now and then he'd hit enter, and these weird messages would come out. So that's how I feel I would be doing if I did my Benadryl.
Probably.
I can't even tell you where I'm itching right now. I'm itching so much, but and I can't even scratch it because they get icky. Gosh darn it. Cryptic. Yeah, it was cryptic, but tish.
Well, I'm sorry you're going through that. That sucks.
It's okay. It only itches when I think about it.
Oh.
How's that?
Well, stop thinking about it.
I will stop thinking about that. So, my hat, my Beverly hat, came in today. I haven't opened it up yet, but I will a little bit later. So I have one piece of my new costume done, but that's all. My shoes should be here by the end of the week. My wigs should be here by the end of the week. Then I have to go sew the dresses.
I had a pretty cool experience today. I went to a place nearby that sells, or that has like a cigar smoking room.
Yes.
And it's it's one of my only like huge vices.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a guy there. His family is visiting from Fayetteville, Georgia. So right next to Fort Benning, if anybody knows anything about that.
I do know where that is.
And he was telling me he was a teacher in physical education, and he sucks with he's just really mad that they're not paying him enough to like get his pension and this, that, and the other thing. It's just like someone sent you to me without sending you to me. And so I talked to him about some of the stuff that I've been doing, and this guy's like all sort of he didn't know that he had nearly as much equity as he did, and a lot of that has to do with experience. He's got 24 years in physical education, running a football team. This is a guy that should be making six figures just in that knowledge alone. And so I gave him my information, and he says he's going to contact me, and his wife is looking for a grant writer, so maybe that'll turn into something really awesome.
Yes. Is that what we had been talking about previously?
That's one of the things.
Okay.
The other one was a lady from Dallas wants to do the same thing. But there's, for anybody that doesn't know, there's almost $45 billion is given out in grants per year to people that are just American citizens, and less than 15% of it is ever claimed.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, I definitely, if I can help you guys get money to do the things that you want to do, no, it's not to make your life easier and just go do whatever. But if you want to do something with your life, if you want to start a business, if you just don't know where the money thing is, it's the only thing that's lacking, I can help you out. Because holy cow, the stuff I came up with just talking to the guy for 10 minutes put him in a much better position to take advantage of what he had.
Well, I applied for several grants when I was going to college as an adult, and I got
Anyone going to college not as an adult?
well, a lot of people go to college as kids. This is right after cancer diagnosis number 1, when we were given a pretty good chance that I was going to be a widow in 6 months, and I'm like, yeah, I need to get back to college and get myself a decent degree so I can support a child. Well, they missed that diagnosis by 34 years and 6 months, but I still decided to go back to college. And Mensa paid for it, of all places.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Mensa does a lot.
Yep. Hey. Go back in the other room. B. Go back in the other room, dear. Excuse me one moment.
Hey! Pee-pee! Pee-pee! Go back in the other room. Go back on the porch.
Dogs. Don't worry, Sav. It's a fedora.
Fedora.
Oh my God, my dogs.
Mom, pay attention to us.
There's people outside. And they've got the nerve to be outside.
Yep. They want you to know that they're protecting you.
I'll be right back.
Hey!
We're saved. So Sav says these days they just fill your head with nonsense at college. No, you think?
I've actually, it's weird. I've like written a book on that or something.
Yes, you did write a book on that.
See, college has a lot of good parts to it.
It does.
Fantastic things that exist in college. But if you think you're going there for opportunity, you're in for a rude awakening, because you're not.
One thing I used to work at the University of Chicago, at the University of Chicago hospitals, and
it's a great campus.
It is a great campus, really cool stuff there. And if you are a member of the faculty, a member of the hospital, or a student, you have access to all kinds of cool stuff. But during the height of wokeness, they kind of came out with a policy of, we're not doing that. Oh, you can barely hear Frost. Hang on, let me see if I can...
I'm sorry, I can just get
Thanks, Sav. Let me see if I can fix Frost. Frost, talk for a moment.
Talk for a moment.
Well, it's way up here on all of these numbers. Actually, maybe.
Because I have a new headset. I'm not entirely sure.
You might want to check your mic settings then.
As soon as I'm in the middle of doing Swarm, and now I'll have it.
Oh, okay, fine. We can wait.
3 minutes, and then, whatever. I can fix them.
Oh, tell me about it, Sav.
Really don't.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, yes, you want to be supportive of the other side, but they seem just as conservative leaning as the people that they're against. They're on the opposite side.
They're is entrenched in their silos on both sides, not willing to meet in the middle. But on the topic of Canada, one of my bosses is Canadian, and his son is, of course, because he's Canadian, his son plays hockey. In fact, he's a hockey coach, and until recently he was the head coach for the Florida Everblades, and he just got a job offer up in Fort Wayne, Indiana, to be the head coach for the Fort Wayne Comets. So,
Nice.
yeah. So he's going to be up here, and we'll actually get to see him more often, and it means that his dad won't go away for 4 days at a time to go watch the games, because Fort Wayne's only 100 miles away. So there's something good about Canada, Sav.
See, this is why we need to have Saab as the ultimate ruler, because she understands these things way more than other people do. So Saab, any day that you can take over the world, we're waiting.
Yeah, Sav in charge. I like that one. Not just Empress of Cookies.
But I mean, the onus is on you at this point, because we're telling you to do it, you're just not doing it.
And Sav, as to that particular topic, I would say he could probably ask his wife, because I sure as heck am not going to.
Yeah.
I'd have to face my boss after that question.
My wife has done that to generals' wives and has gotten into a lot of trouble.
Good evening, Ed. How are you doing? We're talking cybersecurity degrees, certifications, Sav coaching, oral gratification, and other interesting topics of the night. I did invite everybody to go to the first game. We're going to have a party at the first game of the year, and just inform them that no octopi will be provided. This is Indianapolis, not Detroit. We have class. And most of them had no clue what I was talking about.
Borderline ravenous. You're on the border.
See, it's perfect then. Do you have any food there, Ed? I was going to make barbecued chicken yesterday, so I got my chicken, got it all prepped, started to head out the door, and the first thunderstorm came through. And shortly after the first thunderstorm came through, the sirens for the tornado alarms, tornado warnings, went off. So I decided probably not the best time to go out and make barbecued chicken. Brought it in, cooked it off in the oven. Not the same thing.
But tornadoes are rare in Indiana, so you should be good.
Yeah, I thought so. They were just a couple miles south of Indianapolis in a place called Greenwood, and I think that might be near Qantas. I hope Qantas is okay, but I'm sure he would have reached out if he's not. Only one person was killed, which still sucks, but a couple people were injured. Yeah, I wound up basically using my shredded barbecued chicken today to make some spicy noodles. I was aiming for, I can't remember what they're called, Dan noodles? Didn't quite make it, but wasn't that far off.
What is chamoy? Okay, now I can fix my sound issue.
I have no idea what chamoy is. What's chamoy? Oh, if that was you, Frost, you just went super quiet. I can barely hear you.
Is that better?
I can hear you. Sav, is that better?
How about this? Is that better? Or...
No, that's much worse. The loud one, the second one, not the one you just did, but the one before that, Sav said, yup.
Okay, well, I'm using that one now.
Okay.
I think that my new purchase was not necessarily the best option.
Yeah, it happens. Chamoy is a variety of savory sauces and condiments in Mexican cuisine made from pickled fruit. Chamoy may range from a liquid to a paste consistency. Thou must speaketh clear into thine mic, saith the Sav. It is overmodulating a little bit, but it's loud enough at least.
I'm going to be ordering a standalone mic here in a bit, but...
Maybe scooch it a little bit further away from you?
No, I mean, I have the... It's on my webcam. That's the mic I'm using right now.
Okay, then it's a little overmodulated, so maybe turn it down just a pigeon.
Work on it.
Okay.
Boo-boo-doo-doo-doo.
This one is sweet dried apricots, spicy chili d'arbol, salty...
Is that better?
Yeah, that is better.
Yeah.
What did I tell you about the scooch? Scoochin's good. Why my dogs are so crazy, I don't know. Salty tagine seasoning and sour hibiscus flowers. That actually sounds really good, Ed. I'm slowly relearning how to cook after not cooking for almost 4 years. I used to be a really good cook, and if you don't do it all the time, kind of lose the touch. So today was basically grilling or pan frying the broccoli till it was crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. The J is pronounced like an H, not, no? Tahine? So, I was saying something, but I don't remember what it was. Just learning how to recook. Oh, yeah, so I was grilling broccoli, the leftover chicken from yesterday, some pasta, I see a frost, and some olive oil. It was pretty tasty, and I'm thinking about putting in garlic. I don't have any garlic. Okay, I've got I don't have garlic powder. I've got some no, I don't have any onions. Yes, it is senior moments off. I'm getting older, and it sometimes sucks. Then again, it could just be all the stress. I'm willing to say it's just the stress, and I'll get over it. It doesn't help that my dogs are in the smallest room in the house going right next to me. Very stressful. All right, so as I was saying, I was thinking we should do Khitomer Vortex tonight, but I think we should do it on Elite.
I'm okay with that. I got to kill work shift anyway.
What do you have to
Good
kill?
evening.
Hey, good
Work.
evening.
How have you two experienced the new STO bug that happened over the last 24 hours?
What was that?
If you
I
log
no
in through
longer use
Steam,
the Steam splash screen. Now I have to use the ARC
I don't use Steam.
server.
I've had
Yes.
nothing but issues with Steam since day one, so...
there was a way around it if you use Steam.
That's what I'm saying. Is I use the ARC.
Yeah, my way around it was to use ARC.
No, there was actually a way around it even through Steam. You didn't have to install the ARC version of it.
Well, I've only
It
used...
doesn't matter. Both anyway.
The way I did it was I went to the STO files within Steam. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
there's an STO launcher.exe.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Create a desktop shortcut, and that's how I got into STO in the last 2 days.
Well, that's how I always get into it. I've got a shortcut through the exe files and off the ARC
Yeah.
client, so it's just... Pfft. Let's see. I had Lady Space Patrol. I was unable to log in through Steam, but you could go to local files and load the launcher. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And ever since, I'm going to say this was 10 years ago, 9 years ago, when I was unable to get into Ryza, and you can imagine how happy I was about that. Somebody said, you set up this shortcut and just going this way all the time. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even get into Epic Games, period.
You know what I have set up in the last couple of days? A torpedo boat.
There you go.
I have a torpedo, but it's not as satisfying, but I keep it around for my kinetics.
Oh, yeah.
But if I'm going out for something just to be dangerous, I tend to go with my beams, usually an overload.
What ship which ship do I want to use? I used the Valkyrie earlier. I used both of my crossfields early when doing the Jupiter Iris.
Puppies,
No.
Stop it. Lady Space Patrol said I only just 3 days ago started doing the event campaign. The big event, the meta event? Or the featured event? Since we always have an event.
See, if she's only just started the year-long event,
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I'll do that right now.
she is going to have to at least buy out one of the events
Yeah,
in order to complete it.
Yeah, but you can run up till the very last minute of the big events. You still got 2 to go, so
Yes.
that'll be most of it. Right now, where are we on the flagship celebration?
We are in the last 2 days of it.
Okay, yeah, so
2
you...
days, 19 hours.
Right, well, that's not entirely true about how much you'd have to buy out. If you got really tough and did the 20-hour cooldown, you'd be really close to it. Oh, and the meta event, she's at 2,500. Yeah, you'll make the meta event, no problem with the next one.
And by the way,
Yes?
2 days to go.
Yes.
So I get my premium tier 6 ship.
I have 1 day. It'll be sometime tomorrow. Woohoo! I'm
But
at 3450 out of 3500, and it should be about 10 tomorrow morning. So, and I have to work from home tomorrow for reasons.
the one thing I'm struggling to get in,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you could help me with this, is some 32nd century turrets.
I will take care of that in the chamber there.
Yeah, I definitely wanted the Beverly Crusher. I wasn't going to do this event except for the meta part. And then it's like, oh, I need Beverly. I need a Beverly. What am I going to get for the meta? I have no clue. I never know what I'm going to get until usually the last minute when I wind up getting the Lobby.
Yeah.
I just have so many ships that I've never opened up and never used.
I don't know what the issue is. Do I go all turrets at the rear, or do I do all beams at the rear?
Id, you're in the decontamination chamber?
Can't find him, so I don't know where he is.
Closed quarantine, I got him.
Okay, because I'm looking at it and I don't see anybody.
Okay, if you go into... Let's see, where am I? In Strike Group, look on the right-hand side. If under on the left-hand side, you'll see one marked quarantine. On the right-hand side, you'll see all the players who are available. And it is in closed quarantine, but it only has I ... That's why you might not see him there. So what do we want to make him? Do we want him to be crew, VIP, fearless ally? We'll make you fearless ally. How's that? You are now a fearless ally, Id. Go have fun, Lady Space Patrol. Have fun with your D&D. I've been invited to the D&D convention, which Gen Con. We spent most of dinner the other day trying to figure out how Gen Con got its name.
I have no idea.
Well, it's originally was a Dungeons and Dragons convention held up in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. So
I'm sorry. That's it fair.
Oh, it's not that bad. I like Lake Geneva.
Okay.
But it was little then, and I suspect it just kind of was the Geneva Convention, Gen Con. And now that's down here in Indy. I think they had 60,000 people here the last time pre-COVID. And they're expecting something around 70,000 this year. And I'll be in Vegas the whole time.
How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Oh,
How did you get yourself quarantined?
I carpet bombed all my discords.
Okay. Because?
Manic depressive bipolar.
Oh, yeah. What am I saying? You know, when that hits next time, can you just step away so you don't have to try and get everything back again?
Yeah, that was Kale's suggestion. He's like, you should probably like lock down your computer.
Yeah.
Next time you feel one of those comments is like, it's not a fugue state, my friend. If I lock it down, I know how to bypass it.
Yeah, it's true. But he's right. I mean, I know other people who got that way, and they'd sell off everything to their friends, give away all their ships and everything, and then 3 weeks later be back going, can I have my stuff back?
Yeah.
So we got to the point where basically he would just turn it all over to me, and I'd change the password.
Wait until he wants it back, and then...
Mm-hmm. Prove to me you can handle it.
Yep.
I'll give it back to you.
You know the unfortunate part is? 3 turrets, 30 million.
That's not bad. By the way, Ed, Sab's suggestion is come talk to us when you're feeling down, which is a really good suggestion.
It is.
Yeah, we're all here for you. We all love you. And I will be the first to say, when you're in the midst of depression and everything else, it's very hard to accept that people just love you and care about you and worry about you. But they do. We're here for you, dear.
So,
making my pendant. I'm currently playing only up.
Fifi, can you get down there?
You two on Nimbus?
Oh, I'm on Nimbus at the moment. I've been on Nimbus for 42 minutes here waiting for us to figure out what the heck we're going to do today. While I watch Fifi take to looking out the window while standing directly over my turntable, my old school turntable with whatever kind of cartridge that is in there that costs way too much money.
Well,
Hey, Picard,
Sapphire, probably.
No, not Sapphire.
I built a new ship just the other day. You know the Kobayashi Maru freighter?
Yes.
I've kind of got that built now, and she's unkillable to advanced TFOs.
It's Picard. Hey, how are you? Lamarin. What about Lamarin?
God, I used to know this jargon so much better than I know it now.
Well,
For
I'm
cartridges.
doing pretty well there, Picard. I just randomly check my email. That's not something I suggest people do. But I randomly check my email, and I have like 800 responses to one of the videos I put out on TikTok. And I didn't think
Oh,
that I
that's
was that
nice.
but now I have to like actually pay attention, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't know how I have so many followers on the clock app.
It's a moving coil cartridge. That's what it is, which my dog is just deciding that all 70 pounds of her is just going to hover right there. And I'm cringing. I've got a backup. It's up here. These used to be like $300-400. They're now in the $1,500 range. So I would prefer it if she doesn't ruin it.
Yes, let's check out Sav. She definitely needs the attention she deserves. It. I didn't know she had a Twitch channel. What the hell? All this time and I didn't know.
Sav is a Twitch channel?
She does. Well, it says she has 69 followers. She needs more than that.
No, that's an appropriate number.
No,
it's the perfect number.
Yeah, really. It's perfect.
it's reading 70 for me. But
Darn it, Sav.
followed, so
Sav, how you ruined it for her. She's going to have to kick somebody off so she can stay there.
I'm sorry. Never do it again. I'm sorry.
It's like the goal for me for a long time was 666.
yeah, there are just some numbers that on TikTok and all that I will not comment or like because it's a perfect number.
Yes, exactly. Still like I would like
420.
Yeah. 666.
666 and well any triple number.
Yeah.
How about 1000?
1701 is a good one.
So you don't even stream if you have followers. Well, I mean that's pretty
Okay.
for the course there, Sav.
I'm going to say this. I've seen a picture of Sav. She totally deserves followers, even if she doesn't stream. I know she doesn't advertise what she looks like, but she has sent me a picture of her.
So what other ships should I build?
What have you got?
Well, I have a Terran Somerville. Not very interesting. All 3 Alliance vessels. No Gagarin.
Mary Gagarin's okay, but not as good as Gagarin. By the way, Picard 47 Alpha. I love the Harold Vonf. Ed gave me one. That ship is fun.
You know what ship I'm going for? Crossroad refit.
But everybody has that right now. It's good. I mean, it's definitely a good ship, but I like to go for the weird stuff in life.
But
Well, I mean, consider the sorts are pretty weird.
Now that we're getting that, give me a sec.
Your Discord profile is Yusuf? Why do I not have you here?
So, what does everyone think of the new event ship that's coming?
I don't know about the ship, but the console and the trait look amazing.
Definitely I'm going to do something with it. I don't know what. Preferably unlock the trait and stuff and then do the usual dismiss it and never use it again like the compiler.
Well, yeah, there is that. But a lot of times you take something out and you start playing with it and you don't realize that you're enjoying it, and then it's 6 months later and you haven't gotten out of it, and That's when I find it's really fun.
Yeah.
Why does that sound like my marriage?
Well, my marriage with
Not
the
commenting on
Crossfields
that at all.
it'll be my third one in a matter of years.
That's not healthy.
Ships or marriages?
Saying that, if you're talking about a marriage, the Odyssey marriage of me definitely goes a long way.
Well, I did 41, almost 42 years in marriage. I did my share. I've done my work. Don't need to do that again.
Years.
I'm coming on 16.
Wow.
Darkmom, what's your oldest ship that's still in your active roster on any account?
Oh God, that's asking a lot of questions. Eldest active ship.
Yes.
Well, the Estika that this tune flies is one of my older ones, but I want to say it's the Ferengi. Oh God, which one is it? What's the first Ferengi ship that came out? Because Ed did the Witch of Andor build, a budget build on that ship, and I still have that build, and I still play it.
Well, Sava's the one that's saying it the way it is.
I'm going to go for the first two, absolutely. The third, if you can, but be aware that with time, sometimes that goes away. As long as you got the first two, you're good. And you keep those first two. And do not step on your wife's roses when you're putting up something outside the house and decide that you can stomp on her roses, because she will be really pissed and remember it 42 years later.
Well, I don't. My wife doesn't plant roses, so I'm good there.
Well, I don't anymore either.
Well, that's not my fault.
No, it's
I
not
didn't
your
do
fault.
anything.
Oh, there's only one
Stop being
vanity shield I
mean.
want now.
Oh, which one?
The refit, Crossfield vanity shield.
Yeah, it's not a bad ship. It's just, like I said, everybody seems to be playing it, and yeah, everything is your fault, Frost. No, it's Pi's fault, Sav.
Why is it
I
Pi's
don't have a
fault?
It's
problem
always
with
Pi's
everything
fault.
being my fault.
We always say it's Pi's fault.
Well, I mean, it can be my fault. I mean, I have absolutely nothing to worry about in my life. So, if you want to pile your problems onto me, I mean, I'm fine with that.
Sav says she loves the Connie 3. I love the Gagarin. I love my jellyfish. Not the Nadarian, the jellyfish. I love my Estika. I love not the Akron, I love the Akron, but that's for a different thing. The other one, the Acheros. The Nakul Acheros. That one's a good ship.
Yeah, Amory is my favorite ship, period.
So, there was actually 3 ships in contention for this year.
Say that again?
There was 3 ships.
Yeah.
The Anoraks,
Okay.
the Crossfield refit, or the Excelsior 2.
I'm going to stick with my 3 ships, the Hydra,
Ooh, the Hydra's good.
and the Jemadar cruiser, and quite possibly the Section 31 Intel Destroyer.
That is actually a good ship, too.
Great ship. I like the Amory as well, but
So I heard they pulled Prodigy off early.
Yep. I heard that today, too. Given the little bit of info I've seen and heard, I have to wonder if it's an internal licensing or legal issue. Because to yank it like that doesn't sound like it's a production or quality issue.
The EP said that season 2 will be completed,
Yeah.
and they're looking for
So, effectively, Star Trek Prodigy will no longer be visible on Paramount.
So that's really interesting. So that
Yeah.
really sounds to me like licensing.
I really enjoyed Strange New Worlds this last week.
I have not seen it
Oh.
because I've had company, so I will do a binge watch one of these days.
Really did enjoy it.
Well, Sab, I don't think there's a question of saving Prodigy because it's in production. It's a question of where it's going to be shown.
yeah. Season 2 is going to be completed. They just need to find a new distribution hub.
So let's see.
I like my 4 little kitties.
Okay, let's see if we can. Paramount Plus had previously given the go-ahead to the second season of kid-focused animated series Star Trek Prodigy, but the series has now been canceled ahead of that and removed from it the surprising.
These are truly deadly cats. Dionysus has got the sword, the flaming sword, and it's still on him as a cat. Arlene has got the antimatter rifle, and Amentet has got my electricity thing.
Mm-hmm.
On the cats themselves is just really quite awesome. Hello, Jack Wonder.
Oh, Jack Wonder. Hi,
yeah.
Jack.
But for those who've actually seen Prodigy, they never really pulled any punches.
Oh yeah,
It-
Alanis is a
it's-
god. That is confirmed.
It's less a kid's cartoon and more a kid-friendly.
Well, yeah.
Oh, and I've always said that being on Nickelodeon is kind of detrimental to the series itself. Because of the bias of, oh, it's on Nickelodeon, so it's a kids show. It's like, no, it's just Star Trek.
Wasn't Ren and Stimpy on Nickelodeon?
Yeah, it
Ren and
was.
Stimpy was one of
Not
the
a kid
first
show.
Nicktoons.
Yeah.
Look at SpongeBob.
Yeah, there's a lot of not non-friendly, but definitely not kid-oriented shows. Isn't Adult Swim on Nickelodeon at night?
No,
No, that's Cartoon
That's
Network.
Cartoon Network. Hi, DT.
But you had Invader Zim too. Don't
Oh
forget
my
that.
God, I loved Invader Zim. I still love Invader Zim.
there's supposed to be new episodes coming out.
Of Invader Zim, yeah, I'd heard that. And there is a Venture Brothers movie coming out too.
Yeah, I gave you the link for that one.
Yes, you did. I sent it on to
I'm,
other people.
I'm binge watching through Hell of a Boss right now.
I don't know that. What is that?
It and was it Has Been Hotel, or I believe from the same one who worked on Invader Zim. Rather, I'll send you the YouTube.
Okay. The creator of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, we haven't. I just noticed and we have enough people to do a few elite TFOs.
Well, that would be fun. Yes. Sav, we had a Invader Zim party at my school one night, and normally we would do popcorn and soda pop. We had waffles. We did a waffle party for Invader Zim.
Gotta go to the bank. Bank.
Exactly. I love Invader Zim. Well, if we're doing a adult lead thing, let me go get an adult tune. This tune could do it, but it's KDF. Waffles.
Launcher's patching, so I'll be in a minute.
Okay. I'm going to grab a tune anyway. We'll be there.
I thought I'd break the stalemate of not doing anything and
And suggest we do something, yeah. Now, this morning was the rant about, let's be honest, they really need to do some more content, new content in the game. 1 or 2 episodes a year is not cutting it.
Chips in lock boxes and gambling mechanics are not content.
Yeah, no. We need stuff. And, well, right now with writers' strike going on, we're not going to see any content for a while.
Yep.
Which is why you have to make your own content.
that's why if you are a legacy player, picking new characters, running through the storyline again is always good fun. And this time don't skip any of the cutscenes or any of the dialogue at all.
Well, we have 2 versions, which is how fast can you run through all of it by effing through everything. see how fast you can do it, and then there's the go back and enjoy the whole thing and try and remember what it was like the first time you heard Tovin Kev going, Rena!
So, what ship should I fly? Between 1, 2, 3.
I don't know. Which one are you on right now?
Oh, in theory, tomorrow I might actually hit the 2023 event campaign reward.
Yep, I hit it tomorrow. And tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Unfortunately, I get to be home at 10 in the morning because the building maintenance people are coming over to do their maintenance, and they know the dogs well enough to be of the, can you take the dogs out when we're there? Oh, yes. Or can you lock them in the bedroom? Only if you want them to go through the windows.
Okay, you've got a pick of 1 out of 22 ships.
Okay.
Just pick a random number.
13.
Random number. There, I chose one.
I'm going to slap you upside the head, Frost.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
You could try.
Yeah, I can try. That's right.
She is kind of in driving distance, let's be honest.
She is in driving distance, and she would be very welcome.
Well,
And she is stubborn enough that I can see her driving down to slap you on the head and driving back.
Yeah, she can't reach my head, much less slap me.
Oh, I can reach your head.
All you gotta do is hold your forehead, and you're done.
I got long legs, and if you don't think I can kick you in the head,
It's
There's
a
other
little
ways.
bit of time learning how to defend myself against short people.
I'm not short, Frost.
You are shorter than me. That's
I
all
am
that
shorter than you, but I'm still 5'9", and it's not like my mom who's 5'0", and my 6'4" brother would do that thing with the hand on the top of her head, and she'd be swinging at him, and wasn't working. It's funny though.
Isn't there other ways of dropping a 6-foot person?
Yeah, take out their
Well, there's
kneecap.
plenty of ways to drop 6-foot people. It's just I know all of them, and I'm not going to let them do it.
He really does. I tried to teach my students, when in doubt, take out the kneecap, because that's not what people are thinking of defending at the first moment of a fight.
Would
Yeah.
I put an X-Men strike group chat?
Sure. Can we give me 1 second? I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're fine there, puppies. You're fine.
So what are you guys up to?
About 6'3".
You're 6'3".
I'm 6'3".
Driver's license says 6'4". I'm 6'5" on a good day, depending on if I've been to my chiropractor.
Wait,
Sorry, the mosquitoes were coming in. It's bad enough I have to
So-
deal with the chiggers. Now I have to deal... Chiggers is what I said, by the way, everybody. With the CH
So-
there.
so you're 6'4", but you could be 6'5".
You can put
So I'm
some
gonna
in my
take it-
pocket.
So I'm going to say you're 6 foot 4.5.
That works.
I can stick some in my pocket.
Yeah.
If I need an angry pocket, that's what I do.
Well,
Jack says 6 even.
6 even
My
what?
6 feet even, I presume he means.
6 foot
grand-
0.
my grandfather on my
okay.
mother's side was 7 even, and he
Oh
was
my-
the shortest of his 9 brothers.
Oh my god, how did they all get so
I have
tall?
no problem whatsoever with people that are taller than me because it's an illusion. They're not really taller than me. They
just
just
think-
think they're taller than me.
Got it. All right, we got room for 2 more people. Who's joining us for an Elite Khitomer Advanced?
Do you need a tank, or do you want something that's just going to blow things up?
I want things that are going to blow things up. I'm taking a tank out.
Oh,
All right.
hold on a second. I gotta switch over to my DPS person then.
Okay.
Do
I'll be right back.
you want me to run Jason or Captain Rogers?
Oh, both are good. Your call.
Here's the problem, Sav. I'm not actually bothered by people that are larger than me. I think it's awesome when people are bigger than me and that kind of a thing. And hey, 4'9", you know, I can just stick you in like one of those little
Backpacks.
size satchel things.
5'2", not 4'9".
No.
I'm just saying his
S-
wifey
s-
one is 4'9".
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on a Shia.
Who are
This
you
is
on,
going-
D?
That's an awesome ship.
I'm going on Captain Rogers.
Okay.
But fun size, that's awesome. I like fun
Fun
size.
size.
I used to go out with a girl that was fun size like that, and that is not a bad moniker.
Fetch an angry solvent sticker in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day.
Oh my God, that's so true.
And then you just stick her on a hook or stick her on a table, and she's done.
I don't know. I kind of get the feeling she's just going to chew her way out, one way or the other.
I'm sure that she'd have people following her that would definitely.
I can just see a raving little Sav chewing through something, spittle running out the sides of her mouth. I got room for one more person who wants to join us for an elite Khitomer Advanced. Well, I guess if it's Khitomer Vortex, it's not Khitomer Advanced. That thing. Khitomer Tornado.
You eat. Well, most of us eat, at least on a fairly regular basis.
He's eating right now, though. He just got his food. Yes.
Sounds like a likely excuse.
So I get to poke fun at my son for just a moment. He had to have surgery to remove a broken wisdom tooth that had gotten infected, and they dealt with all that, but they had to wait for the swelling and the infection to go down before they could do it. And he's not really good, so they sedated him for this. And his roommate drove him to and from. And I get a message from him post-surgery. I'm like, what? I'm hungry. I sent a message to his roommate. The roommate's going, he's home now. Okay. That was the text message.
It sounded like the whole... I know.
It's cute that people want to put themselves into suicidal situations to subdue the other person. It's not a very effective style if the other person knows how to fight as well. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Picard 47, he's wise enough to have gotten the tooth taken out now.
Ooh. I had an entire brain.
It's sounding like
replacement.
Sound like that Bill Cosby routine. My babies. My babies.
Yes, but he was texting it. That's what was so funny.
Which meant that they really got him doped up.
Yep. Well, since he had somebody driving him home, basically as soon as they were sure he was stable, they threw him in the car. And I guess it only took 20 minutes all told.
Wait, they only bring you home if you're stable?
Physically stable, not mentally. Mentally doesn't get included in that one.
They're never letting me go.
Yeah. Okay, we need a fifth here. We don't need a fifth. I mean, I'm sure we can pick one up, but...
But yeah, Krav Maga is cute and everything, but it's not a very good style when it actually matters. That's my opinion.
I have somebody who studies Krav, and admittedly, though, they're relatively new to it.
The dentist who took out my left side wisdom teeth kept trying to hook me up with his dental assistant.
Really?
Well, that's nice. I mean, it should be flattering then. I mean, doesn't mean you're going to go for it, but it's nice that they were thinking of you.
That's true.
Chat
I just saw that, yes.
Yeah, you're going to...
All right, nobody for a fifth. Shall I just cue it and see what happens?
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'd join y'all, but I'm in the middle of climbing of this annoying tower of stuff.
The annoying tower of stuff.
I'm playing a game called Only Up, and the main
why?
objective is...
Why?
Why are you torturing yourself like that?
It's like, what's that thing? The thing with the guy trying to climb the rocks? It's the same type of game.
Yeah.
And it's so frustrating.
The guy trying to climb the rocks.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a guy is in a pot. He's got a sledgehammer, and he's trying to climb his way to space for reasons.
Okay.
And if you fall as far down as the very beginning. And people have lost their friggin' minds over it. And it's just another example of that.
Hopefully somebody will jump in and join us for a little Khitomer Vortex Elite. If you're out there, if you're listening, jump in and join us. I have a great dentist who I like. He's very good. Unfortunately, he's up in Skokie, which means even when I was living in Chicago, it was still an hour plus of a drive. And now it'd be 6 hours of a drive, but he was very good.
I had a dentist that was with the VA that had left things in my mouth after a procedure, and I had to go to a different dentist after that. And surprisingly, that was the polar opposite of this guy. And so I've had tremendous success with this new dentist.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
I had to replace the front bridge of my mouth because I've been punched there too many times.
Oof.
But yeah, it's all replaced, and I've got shiny little ceramic things in my mouth now. So Saab wouldn't be the only person that has ever wanted to punch me in the face.
Well, I don't mind punching people. It's fine, but it's not my forte. Kicking people is my forte.
Wait.
I like the long distance approach.
Shoot them?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Sneer at them. Insult
if
their.
we both have firearms, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're targeting me and I'm not a warrior there, I mean, that's cheating. It should be even ground. So both have I have an SPR in my garage, and you can have whatever the hell you want. Because I'm accurate up to 1,700 meters. It's been a while since I've fired further than a mile, but once you figure it out, it's not that hard.
I do not shoot very often.
I want to shoot more, but this is Florida, and I don't trust stupid people.
I'm going to clear the queue because we have somebody who's willing to join us. Hate's going to join us.
All right.
Is he hateful?
No, he's just hate. Just plain hate.
For a second, I thought it said Kanye. Where have you been? Is this where you're hiding now? What the hell?
There we go. We are now queued for Khitomer Vortex Elite. Team of 5. Hopefully this will tick over. I hope it'll go over fairly soon. Of course, I could always make it private. Let's see what happens.
So you go private, yeah. We're all here.
Okay. Clear that one this way.
I love how maneuverable this ship is.
5. There
I
we
haven't
go.
been out to the range in about 20 years.
I know a guy that owns a range not far from my house, so I go out there like almost every weekend. It's a lot of fun.
So Picard 47 says, I've been hit by another person exactly once. However, given that was a hit below the belt, it's not an experience I'd like to repeat.
No, that's understandable.
Nope, that's not a fun one. So in martial arts, we try to pull our punches. And the higher your rank, the easier it is to pull your punches and just put enough damage over. But then you start, working with people who are lower rank than you, like first degree, or they're working on their first degree. And the ability to pull a punch and not put all 100% behind it isn't there yet, which leads to some really not pleasant moments. And then you're just going, nope, it's fine. It's fine. No, you didn't hurt me. I'm good.
See, that's why I learned how to artfully place my knee in the way of their kicks or punches.
Yes.
So they hit my knee instead of...
Yeah. When you can do it, that's good. Alrighty. This could be interesting.
Why is it... Okay.
Hate didn't join us. Hey, let's bail before it starts.
Bail.
Everybody jump out.
I bailed.
Hate, we're going to redo this. He was in the team. So let me try that again.
I bailed.
Okay.
Synesthesia.
Synesthesia, where you can't feel things, or if things you feel aren't feeling the way you think they should feel?
No, I think it's like you see colors instead of, or you see sounds instead of in colors or whatever. Is that what it is?
Sav, what I do in the privacy of my own house is none of your business. Thank you very much. Joshua, you were in this one?
Yes, please.
What's your tune's name?
I'll just put X in straight. We'll do
Okay.
it for you.
Thanks.
Joshua.
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 There you go.
Pixar didn't happen. She's petitioning you, Mom.
Okay, well, we've got our 5 there. Everybody can see we've got our 5. Same 5 we had. And let's try that again. Khitomer Vortex Elite. No, yep, there we go. Okay.
Those are nice looking nacelles.
Why, thank you.
No competition.
And how much of those nacelles were paid for?
I have no idea. Just saw them. I didn't know how much they cost.
Okay, we have a Sovereign, a Prometheus, 2 Odysseys.
Mm-hmm.
Scott, you first.
Another Prometheus, it looks like.
Yeah. Yep, 2 Prometheuses, 2 Odysseys, and a Sovereign.
Let's see. Well, I've survived other things on Elite. I should be able to do this.
Possible silver lining
I
of
want needles.
We're going to have to split on this one because
we have
we're
a
going to
time.
be tack cube. Yeah,
Okay.
time tack cubes.
Okay.
I will break left.
Okay.
I will break right.
I will go left.
I'll do whatever anyone tells me to do.
Go right.
possible silver lining for Prodigy moving distribution houses is getting away from Nickelodeon will possibly get the Protostar game.
Given how creatively bankrupt a lot of Hollywood is, I would not be surprised if Prodigy gets onto something better and survives for a long time.
Yep.
Okay, first one's done.
I know it's not your cup of tea, but it's actually a rather good show.
It can be absolutely fine. I mean, I didn't get into Lower Decks until I'd been watching it for a while. It was definitely not my cup of tea.
Until I made you watch it.
Until you made me watch it with captions.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like, holy crap, this stuff's good!
Why am I doing so little damage right now? I don't understand.
We're on Elite. That's why.
Well, they should fix it.
It is fixed. This is Elite. You want easy? We'll go do Battle of Corfez.
Not easy. I'm concerned about the...
But I'm really annoyed that I'm barely damaging these probes here. What the heck? Prodigy Sop. That's what I think everyone's talking about.
Oh, that hurts. Stop with the hurting. Okay. That hurt.
Yeah, looks like it did.
Two board spheres just show up on top of me. A tactical cube showed up on top of me. That's even better.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Welcome to
probably
Elite.
shouldn't be dealing with them on my own.
I'm dealing with this one.
I can do no damage against these stupid probes. These things should be dead.
I'm over to do some stuff.
Yeah, but they're probes. It shouldn't be that difficult to kill a probe. I need to change my game approach if I'm going to do this on Elite some more. Fine. No, they're not.
Finally starting to cool off, but still feels like 105.
Well, it's getting dark, so of course my weather forecast on my computer says mostly sunny. Fifi.
Okay, the tactical cubes are not fun. I didn't know it was hard.
Nothing here is fun.
Bad kitty.
Oh my god.
That's the second one. Let's do it on Elite.
Gotta ramp up our game, Frost. Are they really? You said that before and they weren't. Is that the fail criteria as a probe gets through the vortex?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to grab my other ship that's got better firepower next time.
Okay, I'm not in combat, but I can't move. That's a lot of tactical cubes.
Yep.
Only got me.
Oh, I hate this. Guys?
That's one dead.
One which dead? Bright light, by the way.
I'm trying to tang them for him, so...
The slide's almost down. We'll head over to top. Yeah.
I didn't realize this shit was so much of a tank.
Hey, but while I'm doing points, I held off for you. I held off for a long time, so.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's down.
Hey, over to help Frost.
Oh, I'm good. Once I figured it out, I'm good, but it's a pain in the butt to have this many to fight.
We're going out to go kill a tactical cube.
What I'm going to do is kill the other ball cube and then kill the tactical.
She had to pull all the stops to deal with this many tech cubes.
I need to do this on my other account as well, but I do not have a Federation tune that could do this on the other account.
We don't need to do it on Elite either, so.
Well, okay, that's a really good point. But we got two players who'd like to jump in here.
I'll bring Jason out next time.
Yeah, we got Picard 47 and we got Shadow who want to join us. Ophelia, if you go through that window again, I'm going to be very annoyed. Man, that was tough.
Got about 30.
Was that what you were doing this for 30?
Yeah, it was. Well, that and it's the.
Yeah, Shadow, I know who you are. Not to worry.
Picture didn't happen, Moose.
Oh, a whole bunch of probes there. Let's see.
Go where I'll take care of them.
One spot will take it.
Okay, sorry, no ice cream.
They said that they'll confirm or let us know if those remains they found on Saturday were Julian Sands.
Say that again?
Julian Sands, the actor, he went missing earlier in the year.
Oh my god, I didn't know.
Yeah, he was out hiking and he just never came back. On Saturday, they found human remains, but there was no confirmation or not that it was him.
Wow, where was this?
California.
So,
Okay.
got minute 44. Don't let the scimitar close.
We're picking up some strange reading. Something is deep. I know the wrong.
Do we think we've got enough DPS to do this?
Maybe. I'm more concerned that we're going to be able to keep all the probes from getting through the
The probes are
transport.
gone,
Yeah, but there's going to be more in a moment.
but they don't go through the gateway.
They don't?
They
No.
come out if they
Oh, fine.
Put
Oh, it
the
did-
CNN article in the lounge.
Looked anyway.
Well, we didn't get the time, but let's see, letting us finish, so...
Yeah, the time is probably the only thing that elites don't really care about. All the other optionals are must-haves, I think.
How is Donatra doing? Oh, she's over... How'd she get over there?
Runs
Yeah.
fast.
She never goes over there. Oh,
Someone brought a
we have failed! Ah, we have failed. So it didn't count for completing the Khitomer Vortex either, apparently. Or let's see what happens.
Scimitar.
Let's see. Nope, it didn't count for the TFO either. Ooh.
We failed.
Ooh.
It's because the Veldor didn't die. That's why.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I'm writing a letter.
It was hard.
Well, if Moose writes it, it'll actually get the point across we need.
It was too hard. Yeah, but if we don't, challenge ourselves, what's the point? So I'm get out my slightly more DPS or tune now.
If Saab really liked us, he would have helped us with that.
Yeah, really. Sav would have just gone out there and kicked their butts for us, and we wouldn't have had to do anything. But Sav doesn't love us.
That's right. Do-do-do-do.
Well, we've done Battle of Corfez and beat it. How can we not beat Khitomer Vortex?
Because timer and not enough DPS.
All right. Let's try that one again. Let me grab Muse here.
I went over to Jason.
You're going to do another elite?
Yeah.
You're gonna boot on Elite? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have another tune that is high enough DPS level to do it. So,
No worries. We'll go through some different tunes, and if we haven't beaten it in a half an hour, we'll be back.
see, I've already completed it, so I don't
Oh.
have to worry about the Endeavor. So,
That's good. Let's see. Give me an X if you want an invitation. I'll do this private again, I think.
you know what ship I should have done it in?
No.
Either the legendary Defiant or the Mirror Warship. Those are my two harder hitting ships.
Yeah.
Which would have
Yeah.
made sense. Yeah.
I'm bringing out the inquiry for this.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm bringing out my science boat.
Frost, you're going to be in a cooldown.
You should definitely do whatever you
Give me a
can,
second,
because
second.
you should bring your space hobo with you.
Do. He's not strong, but he can tank like the Dickens.
Oh, that's weird. I can Dickens like a tank.
Well, I mean, I think Dickens is better. He's
That does sound better. Yeah.
It kind of sounded wrong, actually, but funny. But good.
I'm not at all
Eldex? Okay.
Well, I guess that means you can tank a break.
Badum Tish.
You know, I'm a
Joke
dad.
is
I can
ruling.
say those things. No, that's just wrong on every level.
Sav says, you ain't dicking nothing, son.
How do you know?
Thank you, Sav. Let me just make sure I'm happy with my tune. I'm a happy camper. Ready, everyone?
Yep.
Yes.
Let's give it a try.
Oop, I got map transfer glitch.
Okay, let's see if you're not there, because we have a full minute to get ready for this.
Well, I know how to get around the glitch.
Okay.
It's called the warp out button.
In this system, along with a
Yeah.
All right, we're all here. Same thing in terms of splitting it up. Who's going to go left? Who's going to go right?
I'm going
I'm
left.
going to go left this time.
Okay. DT, are you going right or left?
Guess I'll go right.
Okay.
Gotta do something right.
I guess I'll go right and support mid, just in case.
Okay.
Is that bad?
No,
I can
no,
go left.
no. That sounds fine. That sounds absolutely fine.
I took
I-
my medicine, so I know the difference.
I don't have to write them down sometimes. And that thing, if you make the L with your fingers, the one that looks like an L is your left hand, except I do sign language, so I can do L's on both sides, and because I'm reading it from the other side, and it's like, but they're both L's! Okay, yes, they are technically both L's, so that doesn't help me!
My bad, I did not realize I had full impulse still on.
I'm making him angry.
I think I need a few more
I'm making him angry
toys.
too. I'm dropping literally everything I've got on this guy.
Okay, I was going right.
That's what you said. I've gone right with DT as well.
I was going left because DT was going right.
You said left, that's why I said right.
I can't do a lot of damage with this, but I can definitely piss them off enough to attack this me. Yeah, I can't do any damage with this ship, but its survival is definitely there.
Definitely. It's definitely there.
Definitely there.
Drones are approaching the time.
I'm dead.
It happens to the best of us.
But I got science abilities doing damage.
Drones are approaching the time.
Going after the tactical cube with Materi.
Yeah, got probes approaching there, guys.
They're approaching the time.
Trying to work on the brigade.
They get in, we're dead.
And I'm good again.
That's gonna
We're
be
gone.
game over.
Failure.
Okay, probes got in.
Do not let any more escape. No drones.
They came from the other side.
I know. Okay, so maybe we need to up our game slightly before we try that one again.
I don't know. I was on my game. I had that gateway pretty well down.
We're getting the gateway, but it was the probe sneaking in there.
Yeah.
There are worse things.
So that's on me. I just didn't see the other side probes getting there. Like I just couldn't I didn't target them, or they weren't on my HUD.
Yeah, I was focused on my side, and then all of a sudden, oh, there they are. Gosh darn it. That's okay.
All right.
It's
I don't know.
just
I'm
a
thinking
game.
this-
I wasn't able to see
this-
myself on stream. Did I look good as I failed? Did I look?
You looked stunning. You failed gloriously. Well, obviously, our next episode is clearly going to be how do we make better builds. And
I
take
don't
your
know.
neck out
This
there.
is like the hardest thing in the game.
Do
Yeah.
Particular map is the
I want
hardest
to
thing in the
run?
game.
Do I want to run my tank or do I want Romulan?
Well, would anybody like to try that on advanced, but on KDF?
Sure. I
Okay.
can definitely do it on KDF side.
Okie doke. Let me switch
just-
over.
I'll change
I'll do it on
it.
KDF.
KDF.
I'm bringing the torp build out on KDF.
I have plenty of stuff that'll survive advanced.
I don't.
Yeah, it's just advanced. We can do advanced.
I don't have anything worth bringing on my KDF side.
Don't worry. Bring something out. This is going to go.
Bring out your dead. Bring out
Yeah, we're
your
gonna win.
dead.
Yeah,
I mean, it's characters that are
win.
barely at level 65.
Well,
Yeah,
I have to
bring it out anyway.
We can carry you.
Well, the ship I'm gonna bring out, yeah, I'll be starting the gateway.
Priority
Will I
class
regret this?
recognition
Hey,
out.
Probably.
thing to Id. How did that happen?
Well, that was nice of you.
X and
Yes.
X is in chat. In strike
Let me get into chat there. There we go. All right. So let's see who we got here. We've got.
Yeah.
I've got Muse. I've got. I'm doing them in the order that they appear here. Joshua. I've got Caden. Guys, stop barking.
Bark, 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 bark.
I don't know why being accused of such.
Bark,
Not
bark,
you
bark.
guys. These guys. There's birds outside. They went through the screen. I live on the second floor. They went through a screen the other day trying to get the birds. Okay, so, the maintenance people, I didn't tell them exactly what had happened, but that had happened. So I have us
What,
queued
are,
for
they
a...
breaking up the wrong, are they breaking up the wrong tree?
Yeah. Oh, she tried to go up the tree to get the bird yesterday. And we have a pair of robins nesting on my porch, and when the babies fall out, they're like, oh, it's snack time. No, it is not snack time.
They're delicious when they're babies.
Just so you guys know,
Mhm.
you will not need to look after the probes. I'll take care of them. I'll be sat at the gateway.
Okay.
I'm just
We're gonna
going
let
to
you do
blow
it.
things to pure hell, so let's just have fun.
I could run it on normal.
And once I have
I
everything,
can- I could almost solo this on normal.
I know. You get back down to it, it's like, well, it's not even fun anymore.
Yeah, all of my KDF ships are completely goofed up.
Oh?
The build's broke.
Oh. This one's a problem. No, this is the Suliban Silic carrier. It is lovely.
yeah.
My Intel Battlecruiser is such an awesome ship.
This is the Keldon Destroyer.
It's just fun to run weird ships every now and then.
And to carry
That's almost all I own.
He's running the donut.
The donut?
The donut.
I call it the moment jelly.
It's I don't know what else you could call it.
Well, it turns
Well-
into a jellyfish, so I call it the moment jelly.
Okay.
It's the donut jellyfish. Jelly
Let's be
donut.
honest. I think I picked the perfect one to defeat the probes.
I'm just happy I have a fellow Gorn and an ally in this STO.
Absolutely. Gorn rule.
That's the gorniest thing I ever heard.
Yes, well, Gorn season begins in just a few days.
Corn season, duck season, corn season, duck season.
Oh, I'm so happy. I didn't realize it was going to be Ryza so soon.
It means you need to move all your tunes over to Racer.
Well, no, I've learned to pick like 6 for each side. And just focus, because I can do all of them. For the, the archaeology adventure thing.
Yeah.
And I've got it timed out, but I do them when it's not running and then just turn them all in. So the max there I can run is 15 in that 15-minute period.
Probes are approaching the time vortex.
Yeah.
Yes, it is alcoholism. Thank you very much, Sav, but you know me. And it's Ryza. Mom will be so happy. It's the other reason I need to quit my job, so I can just play Ryza all the time.
You wish Racer was available.
Oh, I would pay seriously good money to be able to just live on Ryza. But at least I can go there anytime I want to.
Yeah, this KDF character, every ship has a broken build.
That is so weird.
My side's done.
I'm done here.
On to the other side.
Dissolve your weapons. You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
I'll keep myself occupied over here.
Ooh, the sound effect is awesome. Yes.
Alright, I'm switching back to the Federation because reasons.
Come on out, Felicia.
Felicia? Did you call her Felicia?
Yep.
Okay.
Bye, Felicia.
There she is.
What shield?
I switched back to my Federation character, and the build that I just finished is now also broken on the tray.
Oh, the tray is broken? Yeah, that's
In
common.
this case, yes. On the Klingon side, everything.
That's bizarre.
Agreed.
I mean, the tray
It's even
going...
worse. It's even worse when I just saved the loadout before I switched characters.
That...
Plot armor cheating.
So is it a distance thing for the Valdor, or is it a damage thing for the Valdor?
It's
Yeah.
a distance
Distance.
thing.
Distance, and she's appearing right on top of me usually, so meaning she can't run, so she has to die.
Well, she
Oh.
died. Boom. What did we miss?
Oops.
You know there's a
Yes.
solution to that.
Yes.
That.
Drop a very high-powered gravity wall on her.
Scimitars may be
Yeah.
destroyed, but
Poked him in the eye. That's how you win.
Oh, Him in the eye.
3-piece set. If you do enough damage early on, it drops a track or two.
Well, yay, we're true warriors. We are advanced.
We won that one almost too easily.
Yeah.
We are strong.
Man, there is a difference in advanced and elite.
You gotta remember, we're running very different ships on this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, also, I mean, I would be like I was not ready for elite, but like I'll always back into anything. I'll never back out.
It was fun, though. It was a lot of fun running that one. Would you folks like to do something that's just for fun? Like run some patrols or something?
One of the new hard modes on elite.
Oh, we could. No.
We changed to a Klingon who can use randoms.
Oh, yeah, we could do a random. How's that?
I actually have to get my kids in bed because tomorrow's
Okay.
an important day for them.
Alrighty, well, you go and do that, and let's talk a little bit tomorrow. Frost, did you
Yeah, I need. I'm going to send you some stuff tonight, even after you're done with this. And
Okay.
I need someone's help to give me an idea that I don't currently have.
Okay,
I'll
well,
send you some here in a minute.
fine, I'll continue to work on what we've got so far.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Thanks.
alrighty, bye-bye.
ET, you and I are going to have to talk here soon too.
Yes.
But I will talk to you in a little bit. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Let's see, do I want to do the Tetrion ship? I do not.
All I need to do is 3 patrol, 3 queues against Robbie.
Against Romulans?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me change ships then. I mean, this is a fine ship, but I've got a better one.
Yep, I am flying in the Slayer of Gowron.
Are we KDF or Federation?
That makes it. Actually, you know what? I can go to Federation if we just want to do regular randoms.
Yeah, that works for me. Or we can do the whatever you want. I don't care, as long as it's something
I
fun.
don't care either. I don't really care either.
What did you need to do the 3 Romulan ones for?
It's
It's Pirate Scum! Hi, Pirate Scum!
Klingon recruit.
Klingon recruit. Okay, let me jump over to a Klingon. How you doing, Pirate?
Which means Imperial and Minefield minor instabilities or the Vulture.
Okay, let me just grab somebody here. Who wants to go out? Who wants to have some fun here? Oh, yeah. There we go.
Which, since most of these are on the ground, I think probably better just to do random fun stuff on other characters. So.
Hey, you just missed us just utterly creating a vacuum with the elite runs. Got some work to do there. But it was fun. It was fun, but really bad.
If I can get my Federation captain, I have one captain that has several ships and setups that surely could at least be entry-level elite, and I've just got to polish all that off, and then I'll at least have one captain I can do that on.
Well, in theory, my tank has done some elites, but clearly not that one. Practice makes for dead enemy pixels. Yes, that would be our goal there.
In Khitomer, you need a lot of firepower. A lot of firepower.
Yes.
Who
Who am I inviting?
We do, like I said, I don't need to worry about certain things if we don't want to do that. So.
Oh, you said you wanted to go do some Romulan things, so. Yeah, that's what we were just trying to do, Pirate Scum. I wanted to give it a try, you know. I want to start building better ships and stuff like that. Hey, Pirate Scum, are you going to Vegas?
We're going to Vegas.
We're going to Vegas. We're going as, you know, just human beings. We haven't done human beings since 2017?
I've never been out there as a regular human being.
Wow. So we're just going out for a couple of days. Well, if you do go out there, let's find each other and go do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta find all of us. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am very sorry to hear that, Pirate Scum. I hope she gets better.
You know
The
what I'm
Vulcan
doing?
love slave. No. Sav, I'm doing Beverly's pink suit, and I'm doing the Agnes of Borg red dress.
You know what I'm doing, Darkmom?
Pardon?
You know what I'm doing? I'm crafting a lot of the, you know, the stuff to craft stuff with?
Yeah. Well, that's why we wanted to start running some Elite toys. and get
I
all
meant
this stuff.
Just the regular ones.
Oh, the regular ones.
Yeah. I don't have a mass amount of them, so I'm going to start crafting them on bulk. So, if I want to build anything for any of my other tunes, I just can. You know what I mean? I have so much material, I don't know what to do with, if that makes sense.
Well, just so you know, Pirates Scum, I'm going to log out of here in about 13 minutes because I have to take the children out for their evening walk and I have to go deal with the mosquitoes of death. But I have about an hour of work to do tonight. Because I'm working from home tomorrow, which is not what I planned to do, but that's a long story.
Eventually, I got about half of the 120.
But there's always tomorrow, Pirates Scum. Okay, I've got DT here. Who else wants to do some... what are we doing? The Romulan things. Who wants to do the Romulan things with us?
We can either do Imperial Minefield or Minor Instabilities, because nobody wants to do the shuttle event.
Yeah.
If you give me a moment, I'll be ready to join you.
Oh, Pirate Scum's down for...
Sure. My Dreadnought here.
It's going to be minor because Pirate Scum is down for minor.
Alright.
So... This might work. We'll go that way. It's really weird. Now that I don't answer to nobody for nothing. I am so much more rigid about go to bed at 9 or 10 or whatever time it is. Make sure you've done this and this and this and this and all these things I've never done in my life. But right now, if anything happens to me, there's nobody to fall back on. It's kind of weird. I've got to be an adult.
It's one of those things.
Yeah, you're in the same position, DT. Yeah. Are we waiting on anybody? Yeah, adulting is overrated. Tell me about it. Tomorrow is being the adult waiting for the people to come in and do regular maintenance on the building, and then I get to go meet with the VFW, and then I actually have to go to meet with the Department of Motor Vehicles and try and get the title on the car so I can sell the car and then sell the house. Blech. Hey, Swear, how you doing, sweetie?
Got a lot of painting done in the kitchen now.
Oh, what color did you go with?
You know what? I'll go take a picture real quick and I'll show you.
Okay. Are we waiting on... Okay. Well, are we waiting on anybody else to join us? Yeah, it's so Bentley.
If it's minor, it's going to take a big point. So, be right back.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Go and queue this and I'll be back in time.
Well, it might not, so go take your picture. I'll wait for you to come back. Hi there, Evil Skullspawn.
Is there somewhere I should be going? I'm sorry.
For what?
Or whatever we're doing. Or is it a queue?
We're going to queue. Are you in the queue?
No, I was just wondering if I need to be traveling somewhere. I was going to...
Nope, you don't. But if you want to join us, stick an X in chat someplace so I can invite you.
I'm here. I'm good.
Nope,
hold on. You are, we're Federation, we're Klingon this time. And you are Federation. Do you have a Klingon too? Stop that.
My KDF characters are absolute garbage at the moment.
We don't care.
Back.
Okay, you're back. Grab them anyway. Not going to get any better. So Swear, my husband left a 2017 Ford Fusion with like 20,000 miles on it. Almost never touched it. And but the problem is I've got the loan in my name now, but the title is still in his, so I'm waiting for Illinois to switch that over, and then I can sell it. And then I'm just down to the 2 cars I've got sitting in, or the 3 cars currently in the parking lot, soon to be 2 cars, hopefully soon to be 1 car.
Picture is both sent to your phone and to your Discord.
Okay, I will check them out later.
I only took 1, but
I'm taking offers. If somebody wants it, I'll sell it. I went to a car dealer, keeping the Porsche and the Ferrari, yeah. Went to a Ford dealer and they're like, oh, this is worth $12,000. And I said, oh, Carvana will give me $17,600. Well, maybe we can think about raising it. Can you raise it to $17,600? Well, then what's the point of my talking to you? Grumble, 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 grumble.
I still gotta find a better vehicle. Wee woo.
I'm going to pray that I do not die.
Oh, we're gonna die. It's minor instabilities.
Death is only the beginning.
Yeah,
all those
there we
who
go.
come before us as enemies will die.
They're going to experience beach.
Death is the beginning of my own destruction.
Pirate says death to the opponents. Yeah, please. I just realized
They will pay the cost of their hubris in blood and pain.
Avenge Khitomer.
Death throne will oppose us.
Finally, people who get me and my gore-like tendencies.
green guts all over the place. That should be good. Well, hold on. These are my fellow Romulans you're about to slaughter. Of course, I'm going to be leading it, but...
No. Don't think of them as Romulans.
Think of them as what?
Think of them as traitors.
They're Tal-Shiar, they have it coming. Yes, so true.
Yeah.
So true, so true. So Frost and I and DT have been chatting about maybe doing some of the smaller conventions either later this year or in 2024. So if you've got a convention you think would be fun for us to go to, let us know.
We're going to be going to Dragon Con in Atlanta in August.
Yeah, we actually have been talking about it, except it's in August and we're already in Vegas.
Well, that's close. Yeah, I was going to say it's kind of competing, but I can't make it to Vegas, so hot Atlanta it is.
Hot Atlanta would be about right. Toasty warm there.
Romulans are attacking from the south.
We're also up here. Shooting Romulans in the back. There's something appropriate about that.
Well, they do it to us, so
Well,
why
of course
not
they
do it
would.
to them?
Oh, no question.
You
they'd do
shot
it to
them in
us.
the back. Well, the back was to me.
Back was closer.
It's hard not to shoot you if you don't present yourself as... Let me try that again. It's hard not to shoot you if you present yourself as a target. As a vulnerable target.
I'm not the one who told them to become a target.
Are attacking from the south. Romulans are attacking from
Okay, that hurt.
Bactine and Band-Aids.
How about an instant respawn?
That too.
Romulans are attacking from
Also, I think I need more hypo sprays.
Oh, we need better fixes for you than hypos.
I don't know any better fixes. This is how much I do ground stuff.
This is why we need to work on ground stuff for a lot of people.
Romulans are attacking from the south.
Hypos are a quick fix.
He went in hyperspeed to get away from us.
Romulans are attacking from the west.
I also see that I have a whole bunch of drones.
Drones can be very effective depending on which ones they are.
Dot, Dot, and Kid.
They're attacking from the west.
The silence is not helping.
I have to think about it. I haven't used any of them for a long time. I've got them.
Oh, these cowardly Tal-Shiar were staying.
Out of curiosity, did you get the Kumarki set?
That's what I'm currently using.
Okay, that's not a bad starter set then.
I have it because it's free, because I have it from the event.
Free is not a bad thing. Some of the best... There are some very good ground sets in the free range. The one from Survivor is good, and the one from Uneasy Allies is really good.
A Romulan.
Everybody good there? Well, that was effective, whoever set that off.
Yeah, I think JB has the best ground set out of all of us.
Yeah, it looks like it. Pirate Scum, we will have you over to do some tutorials.
Yes, please. We all need it. I'm glad I'm not alone.
Hey, we can all always be better.
Even my main isn't still that great.
Nah.
Better, but not exactly great.
How are we doing here? Oh no, we lost 2 Gorn miners. What the heck? Soundpack Lightning worked nicely for those people standing up there. Did. Oh, somebody's got some major ouchies on them.
Me. I'm stuck in the Vortexes suit, to be very honest.
Oh, I died again. What the heck? This is where I get killed the most. No, I'm
This
injured.
is where we get killed the most.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help that my guns don't do anything. I'm about to die again because of all those stupid grenades.
Yes. Sora says, I love doing the swarm with a noob jellyfish equipped character. Is there a good build for the jellyfish? I assume by the jellyfish you don't mean the jellyfish, you mean the Nadarian. Yeah, there's a good build for everything. Well, there's an optimum build for everything. How's that?
The trio is in a critical state. But I need to shut down
Yeah.
some consoles first. Protect me while I shut down this sub-console.
I think when the Kamarki set first came out, we did this one and everybody had it and it was just pink lightning every place. It's the Nidarian, the Cnidarian. It was glorious, yes. Well, hopefully I'm back now and I can do this more. All my family's gone home. They're all back in Sweden. It's just me and the doggos now.
The trio is partially shut down. But I need to shut down another sub-console. Protect me while I shut down this sub-console.
Defensive Starbase 1 with jellyfish. Yeah, that could be a lot of fun. Rasul had, well, I think it was Rasul had the Mega Weld build once that was just amazing. Set it up, everything would just get sucked into us, and the rest of us could go off and play cards for a few hours.
I did a grumpy world like that, I would name the ship Mega Maid.
Yes, definitely.
And something went
Somehow
wrong.
she's been switched from suck to blow.
No.
Protect me while I shut down this sub-console.
And while things are going on, this obviously everything gets drawn in and you just go, suck, 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 suck.
Well, that sucks.
And if I have food, it's too hot to cook.
That's-
Just put
that's
it
what-
outside and it'll cook itself.
This is why evil shall win, Lone Star, because food is
thinking about making sun tea. I just have to find the urge to put water in a jar with tea and put it in the sun.
It's too much work some days, right? Yeah.
When you have window units, you leave the bedroom and you get a thermal shock.
It's so different to have central working now.
Well, when I was there, it was still quite chilly.
Really?
But that was...
That's
what? Was that January or was that December?
December.
December. Final report. Well, it's okay.
We lost 2 Gorns somewhere.
Yeah.
That hurt.
It's not our finest hour, but we've sucked more than that. I mean, that last hour, too. All right, I got to deal with the children's, everybody. So, on behalf of the Darkmom Consortium, first of all, Pirate Scum 1, delightful to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Don't be a stranger. Love to do some more ground and some more elite stuff with you. And learn to do it better. Saab, thank you. Always good to see you. Muse, lovely to have you here. Picard 47, delightful. Who else is here? DT.
Yeah, DT showed up.
Yep, you're still here too. For everybody else who's up here and I didn't see you earlier and I'm not calling you back. Ooh, Lady Space Patrol, I'd forgotten she was here. Anyway, everybody who's joined us tonight, thank you so much. I'm glad to have you back here as we try and get this going again. Hopefully, my life will let it happen for a while. All right, everybody, stay safe. We will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Tomorrow.
Bye.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow. We're only a day away.